Hello everybody and welcome to the Quilter's Apothecary. I'm going to take a few minutes here and we're going to talk about upcoming classes for the late summer and fall and winter season of 2022. So what we have two different ways to take classes here at Quilter's Apothecary. Now I will say this before we even get started. If you want to come and take some classes from me, and I've been teaching for probably about 17 years, 18 years, long arm quilting, but remember, I'm not just teaching about long arm quilting, I'm teaching about sit down quilting, and even if you're a hand quilter, what I'm teaching is designs on most of the things. We have a few specialty classes, but keep that in mind. This is the time you want to take those classes. I'm looking at probably about maybe another year or so of classes the way that we've been doing it. So this is the time to take classes. And then I think towards the end of next year, we're going to be moving more into private classes. So this is the time to take classes. So we've got two ways of doing our classes. We actually have our hands-on classes, and they are boot camps. And when I say boot camps, I mean they are boot camps. They are 3 days long. And they start early in the morning and they go into the late afternoon, right about 5 o'clock our time here. And usually what I'll have you do on the second and third day is I'll usually have you come in early and spend some extra time if you want some extra education. So what we're doing is our Great Starts. With our Great Starts hands-on, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing all of the feather classes. We're going to be doing all of the florals, leaves, and bind classes. And, of course, beginnings, of course, because it is Great Starts. But remember, this is not just for people that have just bought a machine. Great Starts, that 3-day boot camp, encompasses so many regular designs that will kick you up 2 years ahead of time in your quilting. And also we'll be doing some grid work, continuous curve alternative, and a few other special things during that Great Start special 3 days. And then the other 3-day boot camp is going to be the Rulers Boot Camp. Now the Rulers Boot Camp is pretty exceptional because what we're doing, of course, is beginning rulers. We're starting with that. And during that 3-day boot camp, same thing, we're going to be starting, and they're going to be pretty long days. They are boot camps. We're going to be starting with our basic rulers, if you've never touched a ruler. And within the first half of the half day, I'm going to get you to the point where then we're going to move into intermediate and advanced stuff. So even if you're not a beginner, this is definitely a ruler class you're going to want to take. And that encompasses the classes such as our modern rulers, our borders and blocks, which is some wonderful advanced designs, but even a beginner, once you've started taking this class, you're going to be able to take this. Also, our specialty shapes class, and any of our ruler specialty classes are going to be in this 3-day boot camp. Now, we also have added for this fall a whole cloth quilt class, which is of course a specialty class. We're going to be focused on whole cloths, marking them out, quilting them. You're going to be drawing up a bunch of different whole cloths. You're also going to be at machines quilting these whole cloths. So we're going to be doing that as well, and that's a pretty intense, normally a 2-day class, but we're actually making it 3 days, and we're not making it any more expensive than we would have our 2-day class that we do with the whole cloth. So we're actually adding an extra day, because what I have found is people like that extra day to kind of work through their process, work on some more designs, and plan some more whole cloths. So that one is a really good one, and that one is limited to 1 person per machine. But again, you're also going to be doing a lot of planning and drawing out different whole cloths. So you are always, no matter which of those classes you take hands-on, you are always going to be working on something as far as project. Now, if you're struggling with anything such as you're a little nervous about gas, you're nervous about travel, or any of that stuff, we also have all of our classes available for Zoom. And these classes are going to be a little bit later in the fall and into the early winter, that period. And I believe there is, Mr. Ritchie, what is it? There's 7?
9.
9. There's 9 classes that take up that section of our Zoom classes. Now you can take one class, you can pick and choose, or you can also take all of our Zoom classes. And of course, you're going to be going to Quilter's Apothecary website, and then you're also going to be going to the Whole Quilter, which is going to be where you're going to find all of the class descriptions, the class listings, and the ways to sign up for those classes. Now, the other thing that we've done for the Zoom class is we've actually made it so that if you sign up for all 9, you get a special discount. And right now, if you sign up within the next month or so, I believe that he's got an early bird discount thing going on, so you're going to get good pricing. Again, and this is wonderful because you can stay at home and you can save on travel money and take the classes online, which is a wonderful way to do it, especially with, again, gas prices being the way that they are right now, and travel being a little iffy for some folks. People get a little bit nervous. We have a lot of people that don't mind, don't care. That's why we're doing the in-person. But we also wanted to make an option available for those that do not want to travel right now. And Mr. Ritchie, is there anything else that I need to add to this?
They can take the Great Start and Rulers Boot Camp together because they're only a day apart.
That's right. So by the way, our Great Starts and our Rulers Boot Camp, if you really want to get some years ahead in 6 days of boot camp, we have 1 day separating those 2 teaching workshops. So you could stay and take your Great Starts and then Rulers Boot Camp. If you are one of those people that think, oh my gosh, I don't know, am I too new for something like this or any of that? You are not. The way that I teach, even a beginner is going to be doing all of the advanced stuff without a hitch. Trust me. I have never had a student leave in all of my years and thousands of students that didn't get it. So, and didn't do amazing. And again, if you did both of those, you're going to be years ahead of the game. So anyways, I wanted to let everybody know what was coming and so that you could sign up for those in advance and make your plans. The other thing I do want to add on the Zooms is if you did end up taking all of the classes and signing up, we do have the option, if you miss one of those classes, of getting and purchasing the actual class on a drive, so that way you could watch it at your own pace, and that way you wouldn't have missed any of the classes. If you're a little iffy about should I take the deal, sign up for all of the 9 Zoom classes.
You can also stream them for 2 weeks after the class.
Right, and you can stream the actual class for 2 weeks after you take the Zoom class, of course. All right, everybody. Well, I hope that helps answer a lot of the questions that we're getting right now. As always, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. I hope to see you this fall and winter season, and we'll see you down the road. Bye, everybody.